Hey, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Pia, and today we're talking about all of the books that I plan to read during February. Already a month down into the year. Lordy, lordy, lordy. So February, we obviously have the month of love. I love Valentine's Day. It's getting overshadowed a little bit by the Super Bowl, but it's fine. And it also is Black History Month, so to have that reflect in my reading, I think it's really important to read diversely, and that's what's up. It's a short month. I really do hate February. I'm definitely not alone in this, but I think it is like the longest month. You know, it's the shortest durationally, but it feels so long. Have some fun books here. I have been reading a ton if you have been following the channel for a while. It's an issue, but like it's fine. Do I like have to apply for my major by the end of this month? Yeah, it's fine. Anyways, first here we have the Anne book of the month. This is Anne of Windy Poplars. If you didn't know, I'm reading a book of Anne of Green Gables book a month. So now we're on number 4. She looks about 12 in the cover. It's not the edition that I'm going to be reading, but I have so many editions. I'm going to be reading the ones that I have in Vancouver, which is not where I am currently, but maybe where I am, you know, time. If you'd like to follow along, you can read this with me and comment in one of my reading vlogs where I end up reading this. So then I have here On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I still don't know how I haven't read this one. I think maybe because it is kind of similar to that book that I did read, Let Me Hear a Rhyme. It has a similar kind of like premise about a rapper and like some sort of like mystery and mistaken identity kind of things going on. Very similar. Anyway, but I obviously loved The Hate U Give when I read that. It was like forever ago. And I would really love to catch up on her backlist. I think this would be a really great audiobook as well because I think there are like rap elements obviously. We have some arcs that I'm going to be reading this month. I do try to read some arcs every month. Does it always happen? No. I get all my arcs off NetGalley. So I have Queerly Beloved. This one I'm so excited about. It is like a wedding, which I kind of love romances set at weddings, and it is obviously a queer romance, I believe. And then we have Bet on It. I don't really know what this is. It has something to do with bingo, because there's like a bingo on the cover. I don't know. We have like, I believe, a plus size main character. Lots of cool things going on in this one. And then we have Gideon Green in Black and White, which is the new Katie Henry book. As we know, I love Katie Henry, so I'm just so stoked to read anything that she's coming out with. I believe that is coming out in February. The other ones I think you have some time on, but I could be wrong. Then I have Such a Fun Age. This is another book that I have no idea why I've been taking so long to get to this. What is it about you that doesn't make, maybe it's the Reese thing that I can't take off. Yeah, I've had this for a little bit. It obviously like, you know, took the world by storm and for good reason, but I just never had the desire to pick it up. I don't know. I'm a mood reader. I'm like a mess. Anyway, it's another book that is about, you know, prejudice and reevaluating your like internal biases. It has like an actual plot as well, but it's the main things that are going on. And it's about a babysitter who is Black, and she is taking one of the kids out to a grocery store or something like that. The kids are white, and some kind of altercation, and someone like calls the police on her and thinks that she's kidnapping them when she's really their babysitter. But yeah, I've heard amazing things about this. Reese says it's great. I need to just freaking read it. At this point, I don't know. Then I have some romance books. Obviously, I love romances, and I do love Valentine's Day, even though we're # single. I have here Undercover Romance and Crazy Stupid Romance by Lisa K. Adams. This is the second and third book in the Romance Book Club series. I have only read the first one, obviously, but I might do like a weekend reading vlog where I read some romances, something like that. Let me know if you're interested. I really don't know the plots of these. I think this one has a cat cafe. I really don't know. But these are like adult romances, kind of sports romances. Like the guys are on a sports team together and they're reading romance books to woo their partners. In the first book, it was wooing them back. So I believe they're reading like a spy romance here. And this one they're reading a sports romance. That's kind of iconic. Yeah, these are fun and they're gonna be a good time, so I'm excited. Another romance I would really love to get to is Love and Other Disasters. This is a book I had as an arc and then I just never got to because I am mess. This, I believe we have a non-binary main character. I don't think I've read a romance with a non-binary main character before, so I really love seeing that representation, and I've heard really good things about this. I just am really slow to pick things up sometimes. But yeah, since I'm going to be reading a lot of romances, I would love to have some more diverse ones obviously on here. I would also really love to read The Mistwick School. This is a middle grade fantasy. I really don't know what it is about. It seems like it has like a heavy influence in music, which I love. I can't think of a magic system that revolves so heavily on music. I can only think of like The Savage Song, which I really didn't enjoy. But yeah, this seems amazing. You guys know I love, let's say it with me, love middle grade fantasy. It's really near and dear to my heart, so I am very excited to pick this one up. I believe there's this one that's out, and then I think there's a prequel novella, but I'm not sure if the sequel's out yet. But yeah, I'm very excited about this one. I haven't heard too much about it, but it does seem very up my alley, obviously. Then I have here How to Break a Boy. We gotta have a little bit of angst. Thank you. As much as I love reading romances and I read them a lot, you know, a little bit of cynicism never hurt anyone. So I don't exactly know what this is about, but it is reminding me of that book that I would also really love to read. Foul is Fair. Let's pop that up. Foul is Fair. I really want to read this and I keep thinking about it and I really would love to read it. I don't own it. Anyway, this is a kind of similar like revenge plot story. I think we've got a boy who is being terrible. We are just gonna fuck him up, probably. Yeah, this seems like a fun time. I've heard it kind of compared to like Pretty Little Liars in that kind of like fast-paced, drama-filled, like angsty kind of story, which sounds like a blast. I used to love the Pretty Little Liars books, so I'm really down to read this. The cover's amazing. I think I got this hardback for $1. Thank you. Yeah, there might even be fake dating. Who knows? Or maybe I'm the broke. Oh my god, wait, what? I wonder if I finally broke him or maybe I'm the broken one. Girly. Oh my gosh, I love this. Tight jeans, loose top, red lips. Let's do this. What else do we need? Some other stories that I'm really interested in reading right now are The Road Trip by Beth O'Leary. I am in awe of Beth O'Leary's fiction and women's fiction. This is kind of her latest one. She has another one coming out very, very soon. I don't know when exactly. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the 2 books that I've read by her. It's gonna be a special number 3. I do actually have a copy of this coming in the mail. Shh, don't tell anyone. But I have the audiobook out from my library. Very, very excited about this. It seems like a very like hard-hitting one. We have like that kind of forced proximity. These people that don't really get along are forced to go on this road trip, so they're in a car together for a long time. And then I would really like to read Solitaire by Alice Oseman. I love Alice Oseman. I just haven't really delved too much into her backlist. I've read like Heartstopper books and I don't really know the universe enough, I feel like, so I really would love to start from the beginning. The thing that I think would be perfect for kind of Valentine's Day and February reading would be The Romantics. This is such a like fun plot to me, and it's like if a teenager was Cupid, and it just sounds so fun, so I'm really excited about that. The last book on my list here is When You Get the Chance by Emma Lord. This is her newest book. It's a new release, guys. This came out last month and I didn't obviously get to it. Last month was a wild ride. I was doing a lot of reading, but couldn't fit this one in. But I am so excited. We have a main character who is destined for Broadway. She is trying to find her birth mother. We just have musical fun shenanigans. So I'm really, really excited. Emma Lord can do no wrong in my eyes. Like I said, I'm 3 for 3, or well, this will be 3 for 3 with reading and loving her books. So we shall see. But I think we can confidently say this is gonna be good. Okay, it's short. Sad about it. Have to pick it up. Very pink, very fun. Those are all the books that I'm going to read in February, hopefully. We'll read more or less, depending on what the frick happens. But yeah, let me know if you have read any of these books and you want to let me know your thoughts or just what you're planning on reading in February, since it is like shorter month. I know a lot of people do like reading a book every day. Like, girl loves a challenge, but that seems like a little bit too sister stressful for me. But if you're doing that, I love that for you. Wish you all the best of luck. With that being said, make sure to like and subscribe to all the things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.